up Azir right there, but yeah, Ucal picking up Ekko again into Azir is so classic, and his performance on Ekko last game was fine.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. And he had the most horrible Azir experience.
Oh,
one.
No way.
We don't really want to remember it.
No,
it was
do
dubbed,
not mention it.
Yeah, our friend Valdez dubbed it as the saddest Azir of all time. I mean, and that's exactly what it was.
He's maybe, I mean, it's not saddest Azir, it's just worst Azir performance I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he was pushing side lanes and just getting murdered over and over again. But this time he is on the Ekko, and that was his better performance in the game that KT were able to close out the series with. As Harai takes a bow, we are going to get into our first game between KT and Gen.G. Just so interesting. I mean, these two names of these organizations used to be echoing around, you know, finals venues.
Oh yeah.
And instead, you know, Gen.G trying to get back to their form that they had in spring, and KT desperately trying to find a way into the playoffs.
And especially if they cannot, I mean, if Gen.G cannot manage to clean out this series as 2-0, then I will not consider them as top 3 in LCK. Because they should clean out the series, because just top 2 teams are just way too strong. Diamond Gaming and DRX, they look insane right now, so they need to prove their performance right now, and it's against KT today.
Yep, and actually, I mean, honestly, Gen.G are going to be fighting DRX most likely for a spot in the in Worlds. It's basically how it's looking at this point in time with Damwon so strong. Possible that they just win it all in the playoffs. Marlang, Smidignit, beautiful. We saw this all yesterday as well. Graves' win rate did get boosted and also got tanked a little bit, as Gen.G are moving in for a bit of shenanigans here on the bottom side of the map. Clid and B2D in position, sweeping everything out.
This play reminds me old days, you know, like when it was range matchup all the time on the bot lane. Like, they always goes into the lane brush at level 1 and sweeps around. And that makes lane so much better, because you can position yourself into a better position. So I think Gen.G, they realize that, and they know that they need to snowball early. And if you can get pressure and push against Caitlyn in the early game, it's already a great point, you know?
Yeah.
So I think they are already having pressure.
Well, Blood Moon Kennen here for Smeb. Wanders over, will find Rascal. It's a very old skin.
Yeah.
I like that one though, always have been a fan.
And we said Shield Rascal versus Sword Smeb, but it feels like this time around Sword Rascal is happening, and that's against Shield Smeb.
Well, it's going to be the first time that Smeb has played Kennen so far this season. TusiN getting poked out.
The lane is already over.
Also had to take shield first, so going to have absolutely no presence with that one.
One pot is already used from TusiN.
Oh god.
Such a great laning phase from Ruler and Life already.
I mean, they're just really good at the game. We've said this over and over again. Feel like a bit of a broken record, but has to be stated.
I mean, this is most important timing for Ezreal and Karma, you know? Like level 1 poke. If you land Mantra Q on both targets at level 1 as Karma, that means you already won the lane.
Absolutely.
And the positioning is already like, they're pressuring as a duo. Like, look, it's already done.
Yeah,
Heal is done.
Oh, jeepers.
Oh man.
This is too much. Ruler throwing out a lot of mystic shots as Marlang's ready to sin. And you can see how pushed up Gen.G are. Marlang will see whether he can actually get in here in time. See whether KT's help. Oh, the flash doesn't land the Q there from TusiN. Light Binding going to go wide, but there's a smoke screen. We're going to see whether Ruler's going to be able to survive this one. Flash has to be used. No, not used yet.
Oh.
Is able to utilize it to get out of the way. Life down to 100 as that's a great Light Binding there onto Rascal. Teleports everywhere as the Blade Surges from Rascal are resetting all over the shop. And 2 kills come down for Gen.G as they smash back onto KT.
Just, again, Gen.G's bot lane is dragging all the members from KT. Their laning phase made all the outcome for Gen.G right now, and that was such a great reaction TP from their top side as well. And everything is already set it up. Their lane kingdom on the bot lane is happening.
Yeah, and Aiming's missing all of this CS as well because of how frustratingly allocated the health bars were on those minions. So it's a very sad Caitlyn.
Two Doran's sword by Ruler.
Ruler is, he's ready to take some names here towards the bottom side, I think. I like that. This is the aggressive Gen.G.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like their ball lane is mad all time, you know? Like, they're just hitting champions all the time, and Clid as well. He doesn't care.
Well, end of the line. Did do a fair bit of work there on to Clid. It looks like Rift Scuttler is just going to be started again. Ucal coming through with his parallel convergence just to try and keep himself alive in the lane. And he's got a bit of shove here against B2D's Azir. Actually laning quite nicely on this Ekko right now. This is the lane that's a huge problem for KT.
Yeah. Kate has TP, so he's not resetting yet, but anyways, the laning phase is already done, it feels like. Azir Karma is gonna push all the time, and their last hope, the Lux's Q flash, was missed by TusiN, so that was so huge. And also, Ignite Graves died, so he's 0-1-0, which means it's already rough for KT right now. Their all-in potential is gone.
Not to mention, Rascal picked up double buffs as
Oh.
well as he got the reset. Smeb's in trouble. Conqueror's there, and that's just solo kills so easily for Rascal. Yeah, shield? Don't think so.
No.
His Irelia is always
Maybe,
been really
yeah.
good.
Maybe shield with some spikes, so you can attack at the same time.
He can protect and also attack? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, he's certainly doing the attacking part. Yet to see him protect very much.
Exactly.
As Life and Ruler are just zoning KT away. This, I feel like this game's already over with it. It's crazy how far ahead Gen.G are. You might look at the gold and think 2,000, I mean, it doesn't mean that much, but it's 5.5 minutes into the game. It's ridiculous how far ahead they are.
Yeah, I mean, it's all from their lane 2v2, by the way. Do you remember how they set it up? They just swept and went 4-man on the bot lane as, I mean, at level 1, right?
Yeah.
They already set it up, and all the game plan was made by Gen.G from minute 1. So, such a great play by Gen.G again. Like,
well, let's
this
have a look
was
at
so
this.
huge, though.
That life binding missing actually threw the whole thing into disarray.
Yeah, and like look at how like Ruler saves his flash until the end. So that's why they dragged all the members, and Rascal 3-man stuns.
Oh, Clid landing the spear from downtown as well, and then like you were talking about, Rascal sets up so many resets for his Blade Surge.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be next week. Mad move.
I think so. That might have been it. As we're just going to watch Smeb die.
He's not saying anything. He's just casually solo killing.
Yeah.
Maybe there is no
내가
voice.
잡았어 얘들아.
I got him! Guys, that's what he said.
I mean, he got him. He did. And you could hear in the background a lot of people yelling and screaming.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what he was acting, but that was acting voice, you know?
Yeah.
He was cosplaying something, but I don't get it. But anyways, that was kind of cute voice communication.
Like it. Like it. You know, it's all about keeping the spirits high. As Smeb, he's got a big minion wave to shove towards Rascal here, but as you can see, Rascal's got a cull ticking down, already has his Merc Treads. And I've seen this one before, guys.
Oh.
It's not great for Smeb, but
Stylish.
yeah, not going to die or anything like that is the Kennen, as Marlang looking for some sort of aggressive move here towards the top side. He's got another buff to give to Rascal potentially.
No ignite though.
As in goes Smeb, flashes after him, gets a really nice stun, and I have a feeling this is a very dead Rascal, but he's going to be able to get underneath his turret. And no one's diving here today, so KT, they do get the flash out of the Irelia, but they had to invest everything to try and get it.
Yeah, one of the great timing for Smeb when he got exhaust on it with the unsealed spellbook. It was missed, and BTD is here, and they know that Smeb has no flash.
Yeah, Smeb's very, very dead, guys. Nothing that he could do. Swept out from underneath his turret and taken down by the Nidalee. And Nidalee getting the kills is actually important here for Gen.G because she wants to be snowballing. Hold on to her relevance as the game goes on.
And also, this is the Azir that we were looking for, proactive in the early game.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's B2D's Azir. He's a different Azir than a lot of others, right? Even Chovy yesterday looked like he was...
I mean, he was just...
He was having a bad day. He was definitely having a bad day.
It's okay, though.
Oh yeah, I mean they still won, so it was fine.
But anyways, this is such a great performance by all the Gen.G members. Like, all the lanes are just doing their jobs, and on top of that, their mechanics are just so insane. On the another level, when you compare to KT right now.
Well, on a perfect game pace right now are Gen.G. They pick up this minion wave. There is a tier stacking on Ruler, looking for his Sheen as the next item. Interesting that he went double Doran's Blade into tier instead of Sheen. Probably just had an awkward back timing as far as gold. Or maybe wanting to go for a better 2-item timing.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they are losing pressure right now. Caitlyn has BF Sword, so this is the matchup that we usually know. Caitlyn pushing into Ezreal lane. But I think that is completely okay, because they got everything except the Drake, you know? The advantage, golds, top lane Priya, mid lane Priya, and also always Nidalee can help both sides with that advantage. He already got 2 kills, and Rune Glaives is ready.
Yeah, it's actually just a gigantic
for sure, yeah.
He's really, really big. As Life Binding is going to connect, but KT know that Clid is here. They're not going to be able to go aggressive, but Life is very, very low. And Ruler playing a little bit further up than he wants to. Aiming gets chunked, though. As there's the Arcane Shift. True Shot Barrage is going to land on aiming, and he has to flash the Mystic Shot. Thumbs down, says Ruler. He wants a better opponent.
God. He literally hit all the abilities that he got, by the way. Like,
that's the Rule way, man. He just doesn't miss stuff. He's really good.
Yeah, he's rolling the rift right now. That's for sure. He just... The lane kingdom is here.
Ucal, crazy. He's just trying to keep BDD down as best he can. 13 CS in the lead is the Azir. As Rascal is destroying Smeb.
Yeah. Top lane, winning. Mid lane, winning. Jungle, winning. Every lane is winning. And all the objectives are gone. And I don't see the way how actually the KT can come back from this game, because their team composition is not balanced at all. It's all about early game Priya, Ignite, Graves, and Caitlyn Lux. And Ucal is just farming with Ekko.
Yeah, and he actually doesn't really have too many other options this game as well, because, you know, Ucal's not going to be able to add to any pressure that they have elsewhere, because they have no pressure elsewhere. Ruler completes his mana immune, so it's going to help him out as far as getting back some control in this lane.
I mean, they have no potential in the late game as well. Yeah. I do not believe that, because Caitlyn has fleet footwork plus TP on his hand, and there is Ignite Graves. So I don't think their late game teamfight is going to be great enough when Ruler is already popping off with heal Ezreal when he has Spear with Yuumi and Shield.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Soraka with a stick.
Yeah.
As, yeah, we got a little bit of a sneak attack opted in for here on the bottom side. Not sure whether it's going to work.
They need this 100%.
Control ward there. Life Binding's going to miss. There's the final spark. Life has to flash collateral damage. Not going to do enough. As now True Shot Barrage comes in. Aiming gets slaughtered by everything that Ruler has to offer. Heal comes out to save life, and Smeb, there's no way that he's going to make his way in. Rascal, he teleported down. That's going to protect his team.
Yeah, double TP again, and should he call it unlucky?
He's just going to pick up Marlang. He's super dead. Clid going to lock down that kill. They're looking for TusiN as well, who just can't land a life binding to save his life, unfortunately. That spear is going to land as the Slicing Maelstrom to clear out the minion wave and try and do a bit of damage to Rascal, but it's a matter of time before Smeb is just obliterated. Goodbye, my friend. Ruler's going to be able to grab that kill, and guys, this game is over.
Oh, man. Like, look at how they protect their bot lane. And Ekko is farming top lane. This is so sad. And, I mean, should he call that was unlucky from KT, or just pokers for life?
I feel like it's probably just good for Gen.G.
Oh, man. I mean, it's just... That was just poor performance by KT bot lane. I mean, that was a great idea to look for sneaky plays, but the skill shot from Blind was not hitting at all. And Marlang, remember, this Grave has no flash for whole time.
Yeah, forever.
Forever!
Flash is on cooldown for this whole game.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
so he's gonna die all time whenever BDD wants to get that. get that snack.
Yep, might need to wait for a quick draw to be off cooldown or something like that, but look at this. Gen.G just put their faces in, B2D tanking up the turret beautifully the entire time. No one at any risk of dying. This is a Gen.G that wants to vie for first place, not to secure their third. As they really do want to make up for sad times in spring, where they weren't quite able to have the performance that they wanted when they auto-secured the finals spot. This is a Gen.G that's come to party, though. This team looks real fragile.
Such a one-sided game. I mean, I'm not sure if it's like a draft issue or like player issue. I feel like it's both.
I think it's everything.
And
and it's a game issue and mechanics issue.
Korean
Macro
Hili-san
issue.
is hitting the lowest point.
Yeah.
As well. His skill shot is not on point.
And
missing every skill bindings.
It's once again the Lux Caitlyn as well, just straight up not doing anything.
I mean, in solo queue it looks so great.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, also Ignite Graves, solo queue machines, right? Like Ignite Graves and Caitlyn Lux. You might think that you want the solo queue, but this is LCK, so it is not working out. And every single team seems like they're struggling with these picks.
Ow.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Rule is going to come up and just take even more money from the map. And he'll do so whilst denying a whole bunch of CS as well.
Yeah.
Shirley, she's going to be taken down.
And this kind of game, it's really rough to pick up one POG player. I mean, player of the game, right?
Yeah.
I want to give it to bot lane, you know? Like, it's just crazy the way how they win the lane.
I think it might go to Ruler in the end. Because
Yeah.
I think that, you know, it's one of those things where you vote for player of the game and then you see the damage numbers and it's going to be like Ruler did 70% of the team's damage because, like, he just is able to eke out so much on his Ezreal as Ucal. Going to be able to proto belt out of the way of the Emperor's Divide, very much like that, but Shirley's going to cram her head into the outer turret, and all three of the outers are now taken. Ucal still does have his ultimate available, and he's able to face dive onto the back of Shirley.
Did you even see, like, ultimate usage from Ekko this game?
Not yet.
No.
He might have used it to get back to lane or something.
Maybe he wants to use to, like, back to the minute 1 when the score was 0-0.
Yeah.
Chrono break to that.
Please chrono break, guys. Unfortunately, it's the name of Ekko's ultimate, and it doesn't do what it does when there is a technical issue in the game.
Yeah.
It's just not how that one works when it's on the champion.
Disaster.
This is a perfect game, by the way.
Yeah, perfect game, yeah.
We got 16.5 minutes on the clock. No objectives taken by KT whatsoever.
Did we have perfect game ever in LCK summer? 2020?
I don't know whether we've had like a perfect game.
No.
This is also like KT have taken no turret plates either.
That is
like
true.
They've literally been denied everything.
Yeah.
You might say like in Kesper Cup, T1 had the perfectest game as Marlang looks to have found Clid, but has Clid found Marlang?
Maybe.
That's a good binding onto life though, as he goes down very low. Meanwhile, fight towards the top side. The Karma's going to fall. So, no more perfect games. Come back! Yeah, unfortunate as Rascal's now chasing Smeb. And there's Blade of the Ruin King. Doesn't find the stun. Ruler's coming on over as well, and Smeb's just taking them on a wild goose chase. Cue the yakety sacks, everyone.
Yeah.
Blade Surge comes back off. And Ruler's trying to hunt them down. True Shot Barrage. Oh, not going to find Smeb. Sneaky little devil. As Ruler. Oh, he goes the wrong direction. The pings are there.
Yeah.
As in goes live. Meanwhile, there's more fighting on the bottom side as B2D could be in trouble. Tries to get his Sand Soldiers working, but shifts the sands, gets out of the way, and that is going to be execution! Nailed it. Did Smeb. 0-4-0, but no one got money for the last one, so no worries there.
Yeah. I'm 100% sure that Cloud Templar is already talking about KT's hope. Because that's what he's doing, you know?
Do you want to talk about KT's hope, Wooded?
No.
You can talk
because
about
there is no hope.
Well, I mean, you can also talk about that. You're still talking about the hope. It's just not there.
I mean, that's why I said comeback.
Yeah, right?
Right? I mean, they should make these plays over and over again. They shouldn't stop. Like, they need to make this kind of play 10 times. And then maybe they can actually win this game.
I mean, aiming did get a kill, so that's certainly
that is true. That is true. Late game potential.
There we go.
but they have to stall out another 20 minutes.
At least.
That was just a hiccup from Gen.G. It's not a big deal.
And they're also,
right now.
like, they lose one kill, right? It's still an 8,000 gold lead, and it's not even 20 minutes yet.
I mean, it's a little bit sad that we couldn't see another perfect game.
I know.
But it's okay. Ucal is winning level eventually. And yeah.
All right, well, Rascal, he's got a Phage, as well as his Blade of the Ruined King, but I'm looking at Ruler's items, and I'm shivering in fear. This Ezreal is so strong,
Yeah.
it's obscene.
I mean,
Even has a double stack of control wards. Like, is this not the greatest player of all time? Double Doran's Blade, double control ward.
perfect.
And,
perfect
first
player.
core items. Amazing stuff. Ucal here in the side lane,
Yeah.
hiding from basically everyone on Gen.G at the moment. I mean, Ucal hasn't been the problem. He's still sitting at 0-0-0. He's like, guys, stop feeding, please.
Oh, man. That's just so sad, you know. You cannot do anything in the early game as Ekko, and everything happened at level 3.
Yeah, right.
And game was donezo from that. So, I think it shouldn't be on Ucal losing this game, but
Nope.
sadly, it is the fact that he was not doing anything.
Well, there's also Pikachu and this guy with a Tommy gun up towards the top side,
Oh.
looking to try and take down Rascal. Aiming's here as well. They brought the entire cavalry in, as there's the Vanguard's edge. You can see Rascal's trying to do some funny business to try and get himself out of the way here, but he's not going to be able to get it. And B2D also going to be slowed down. Traps in the way. No Shurima shuffles in at this stage. Inner turret's taken, though, in bot lane and in mid lane. And despite the fact that Rascal was killed, it doesn't really matter too much because the rest of the map belongs to Gen.G.
Well, I said 10 comebacks needed by KT side, and that's 2 out of 10, right?
Yeah, there we go.
They're getting into that. And there is so many shutdowns as well. So, yeah, 8 plays more.
I don't know whether it's like
8 plays.
They made the play we did, but they still fell further behind.
I mean, that's why I
made
said
the play.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said they need 10 plays more.
Right.
So they did.
They need better ones as
Yeah.
well.
I mean,
It's
they
not
need
even
8
10
times
more
more.
plays, like 8 times more and better.
Yeah, maybe getting Nashor like randomly,
Yeah. They could steal that.
like Peanut style with the Graves, just go over the wall.
All right, BDD's here. If he dies, then it might be a possibility for KT to actually steal away a dragon, but no, we're not going to go for it. BDD just walks it back into the river. And Gen.G now will just take their cat over. She's going to take the Drake. That's going to be sole point for Gen.G.
Yeah.
They've denied every single objective here from KT.
And also now it's a meta for the winning team support is building Mikhail's first, and we can see it from this game from live again. And anyways, still they got the shutdown, right? So 8 plays more. I'm telling you.
Yep.
It can happen.
Let's go. Let's go, KT. We believe in you.
Yeah. But anyways, securing the game from 1 item. Such a great choice, and I like it.
Rapid Fire Cannon done here for aiming. For his Storm Razor next to really get into a better position. Ucal's going to get, sorry, Rascal is going to get a nice stun onto Smeb. And there's going to be no engage onto the Irelia. He has his Trinity Force and his Blade of the Ruined King, so also very happy Irelia to go along with the very happy Ezreal, who does have 40% CDR. That Caulfield Warhammer now completed. And now minion waves are just heading towards inhibitor turrets over and over again. 10,000 gold lead. Now in it for Gen.G is Marlang waiting in the brush. As Light Binding trying to connect. This could be a whoopsie as, flashes. Gets himself the heal from the Nidalee as well, and True Shot Barrage.
Oh man,
thrown out.
Inting is saved by Clid and Life. Whew. Ooh,
and look at Rule, he's back to full health again.
Yeah, oopsie guys.
Oh man. Alright, well, BDD, he's going to scoot on over. That's the flash in. Picks up Ucal. But BDD going to be taken down relatively low. It's a good stun onto Ucal, from Ucal. But he gets exhausted, and he's going to be thrown away from this fight. Clid jumps on top of him, doesn't find the last spear, and Ucal survives for the minute. Still had ultimate, so wasn't going to die.
That was so clean Mikhail usage by Life as well.
Yeah, right.
Everything is going great, and if they lose Nashor, the game is completely over officially. So they have to fight. They have to make some plays.
Well, Ucal looks to try and get the stun, but Ruler into the pit. And there is no Marlang. He's dead for another 4 seconds as they're going to try and throw everything in the kitchen.
Whoa!
Smeb gets in there with his smite from the spellbook and steals away the Baron. Make that 3. They've made 3 plays now. We're waiting for 7 more for KT.
What the heck was that ultimate usage by Ruler? That was such a random ulti by Ezreal. But anyways, yeah, the hope is still there, guys.
Yep. I'm not sure whether it's that high, but there is still some hope.
Yeah, some hope. I said the game should be over if they get the Nashor, the Gen.G side. But yeah, the game is not over yet, guys. Smite. Kennen is right there.
And Clid was a level ahead. Clid's smite was better,
And,
but he just didn't get it off.
Yeah, I think they weren't expect that performance by Smeb right there.
I guess so. Picks himself up a kill at the same time. Ucal in a side lane. BDD pushing on the bottom side. As you can see, Rascal's just going to pick up that wave.
So yeah, 3 plays they made, right?
Yeah, 3. We need 7 more.
We need 7 more, guys. 7 more for comeback game.
Well, against the Baron, Gen.G are just pushing in. Multiple backs coming down. Not sure what TusiN was doing top lane as Ruler's going to take down this inhibitor in the mid lane. Aiming has to go back to the fountain. The inhib falls. Inhibitor turret falls in mid. And yes, which team has the Baron again?
I guess Gen.G. No. It's KT, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they look purple. Is that a bug? Is that a visual bug? I'm confused. Smeb looking for the flank. Not going to be able to get it. Spotted out there by BDD.
Irelia is just casually resetting on the top side when Gen.G members are just pushing on the mid lane.
We'll see whether he actually teleports back in immediately, or whether he's going to hold on to that one.
40 seconds for the Ocean Soul as well.
Oh, man.
And it's even worse if they get this.
Ruler has his death stance completed.
They have to run into that, by the way. Like, there is no hope if they lose this 4th Drake against Gen.G.
I mean, I don't know whether there's any hope at all anyway.
Maybe
but,
TusiN's Demacia?
Oh, yeah? Oh, I don't know, man. This is real scary. Ucal.
No vision at all.
Push out.
Dark.
Yeah. Let's see whether BDD tries to shift his way in. Ekko can be very sneaky. You can see he's standing on top of his own shadow, or his Ekko, I guess. So wouldn't be able to ulti himself to safety necessarily, as Smeb shoving towards the top side.
I mean, this is the right play that I was talking about.
Let's get our first turret.
Yeah, I mean, if you are behind, then you need to make a play as a 4-man or 5-man. This is the right play that I was talking about at the first series. From Dynamics, it was not showing that they were just inting or over again, like left and right and up and down. But KT, at least they organized and look for plays as a team. So this is still great though, but the game isn't looking great though.
No. And looking for a play onto a top outer turret really doesn't do anything in the grand scheme of things, and Gen.G get themselves a free Ocean Drake. True. I understand that, like, look, they weren't ever going to be able to win a fight around the Ocean Drake. They had no vision. They would have been face-checking everywhere. And they're 3,000 gold in 3 of their lanes. I mean, shout out to TusiN. He's only 70 gold behind. What a beast. Nailing it. Has
maybe because of the
kill participation as well.
Maybe because of the difference on the support item, you know? The laning phase ended so earlier in the game, so that's why.
Yeah, right.
That's why Live couldn't finish his cast on his support item. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no.
But it doesn't matter. Support doesn't matter at all. He's one of the tool for the carries, you know?
Yep.
Nowadays, that's how it works on League.
And he also has Mikhail's, so he's, his usefulness well and truly up there. Smeb gonna go back home, doesn't really feel like fighting Rascal, and he needs to be there because this is the last inhibitor turret.
Flanked by Kennen, he has Ghost.
There's the ulti that comes out. Ucal trying to get in position as well. You can see here's the teleport. Smeb, this is your chance. Can he make it in? There's the slicing maelstrom. They get the parallel convergence as well. Ruler taken out, and the bottom lane is eradicated. KT make their 4th play.
6 more, guys, 6 more, and the shutdowns. They're actually getting it.
Yeah.
They didn't lose a second in hit.
I mean, Smeb's been Flame Horizon by a lot. I mean, he's down 125 CS. Now, Ucal, he's going to get swept back, has the ulti still, and he's going to get on his own parallel convergence. Marlang comes in with a smoke screen, TusiN there with a shield. Vanguard's edge goes wide, and Clid trying to get in position as well as teleported. I don't know what that was about, but that was odd. Because now Smeb, he has to flash to get himself out of the way. Stun isn't going to land. Gen.G, they're still looking for blood. Ruler, 5 seconds to go. Doesn't have teleport or anything like that. As now the base is getting closed by minions.
But it's okay.
Is that another play though? Does that count? I mean, it was okay for KT.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's 6 more.
They're within 10,000 gold.
I mean, so they need 6 more. They made 4 plays that the team who is behind can actually make as a team. Such a great move from KT side. Like, just remember that they are behind in goals, like huge amount of goals. 1K, I mean 10K behind, right?
Yep.
But still managed to win the team fight with a team play, so it's still great.
Okay.
Yikes.
Bye, Marlang.
No flash, Graves, guys. No flash.
I think barely had time to flash, dude. Oh man, Ruler just eating him for breakfast, plans everything. That's what happens. That's why Ruler's Ezreal does more damage than most people's Ezreal, because he doesn't miss. As this Baron, finally, Gen.G are going to be able to get themselves a Baron. It's going to be Clid that locks that one up. 3-0-3 for the Nidalee, been a good performance here today. But Ruler is just so out of control.
Yeah.
As BDD walks expertly through these traps. And they're just going to wander towards this inhibitor and take it out. The bottom one has... okay. BDD throws it in the wrong direction, unfortunately. Maybe? But Ucal looking for a flank. BDD down to half health, but Ruler is the one we need to be looking at. Chunk Smeb to half. Marlang now relegated to underneath his Nexus turrets. And now Gen.G walking in with a couple of waves of minions.
This time they have real Nasher.
Yeah, Clid off to the side. Ucal looking for a flank, but it looks like the 1v1 mid laner in jungle is going to be won at the moment by Clid. The last Nexus turret now going to be taken down as Ruler makes short work of it. Ucal tries to skirt around the Ezreal, who's so scary. Look at him, he's just ready to go 1v5.
He is.
Soldiers moving on in. Ucal not going to be able to find Ruler, but does get out with his ultimate. Marlang there as well as Rascal off to the side. Double kill now. Can he get the Penta? Can he blade surge around the fountain? The answer is no, because the minions destroy the Nexus in a couple